Flipping over, so that's a good background of our offices, our growth, where we're at. Now we're going to get into a lot of the tools that I give you all to help you succeed and sell more homes like I talked about. So the first thing is kvCORE. So this is our tech stack that we give to all of your agents for free. A year ago, 15 months ago, I was up here doing these presentations, and we kind of had a hole in what we gave out. We didn't really give out a good website, CRM, lead generation platform out there. So I started investigating all the best ones in the industry, and I wanted to find a good match for us. I got down to the best 4 or 5 programs out there. kvCORE was #1 on the list. I thought they were fantastic. But agents were saying, look, I pay $1,100 a month. I pay $1,200 a month, $1,000 a month. That's what you should get for everybody. I looked at him like, are you crazy? You think I can pay $1,000 a month per person for every? People lost their mind. But we went up. So I went up to New York at Inman Connect, which was, before the world stopped and we weren't allowed to go to conferences and stuff last January. And I met with the top executives for all the different companies. Well, it turns out when you have 3,000 people, you're able to negotiate a little bit better. So I could tell right away that kvCORE was the Mercedes, the Cadillac, the BMW, whatever it is, the best out there for what we wanted. There were good, more affordable options, but this was the best, and I had to find a way to get the best for our realtors. So I negotiated down. I got kvCORE for free for all of our realtors. Everything I talk about here, you get included when you join with us. Free website. You have your own free customizable website that you can change the URL to if you want, all that kind of fun stuff. So you can have your own website standalone. For those of you, I'm a sidetrack. Sometimes I get off my own sidetracks, and you just got to go with me because you're on film here with me. But if you're in this business and you don't have a website, you're not really in this business. Because anybody that is going to consider hiring any kind of realtor to buy or list their home, to be their buying agent or to list their home, they're going to Google you. And if you don't come up in Google, you can't market yourself. How are they going to hire you to market their home? If you're going to be a pro, you've got to get a good website out there. So we give that to you for free. And then we have people that can, so I'll say this too. We have a full-time kvCORE trainer that is on staff here at Sampson. She teaches classes Mondays for new beginners on how to get going, Wednesdays on how to perfect your campaigns, and Fridays for advanced and lead generation tactics. And then she does one-on-ones the rest of the week when she's not doing that. So we don't just give you a product and say figure it out. We have a full-time staffer that will teach you, and kvCORE has excellent support to help you out. So free websites, CRM platforms, market snapshots. So market snapshot, like every month, everybody in your sphere of influence or past clients they should all be on your list to get a monthly report from you on what's going on with the market around their home. Look, you can give them knickknacks and cheesecakes in the month and all this other junk. You know what everybody cares about? What's going on in the market around their house. You want to be the professional person with a branded email going to them, giving them a market rundown every month. When I got out of the business, 400 people were getting a market snapshot from me every month. Now, I was paying $100 a month for that product, but you get it for free rolled into this product. So market snapshots included, market reports. If you've got say you've got a listing here, it will show you how many times it's been hit on all the different top websites, and you can relay that to your sellers as well. The next thing kvCORE gives you is 3 really cool apps that are add-ons. The first app is like your robot coach. So this is the one that tells me, I log into my CRM and it tells me what to do that day or who to talk to. It'll log in and say, Mallory has hit your market snapshot 5 times in the last 2 days. Well, I'm going to reach out to Mallory because Mallory is looking around on there for some reason. Something has tickled her fancy as to why she keeps looking at the market snapshot. It'll tell me, hey, Robert's been looking for homes 4 times yesterday on your website. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Now, I'm not going to tell Robert, hey, I see you've been looking for homes on my website, because that's creepy and weird. Okay, but if you connect with that person, Robert might be like, oh, yeah, I was just on the website. I was thinking about, moving up or moving out, whatever. I was thinking about doing this, the real estate. Great, let me talk to you more about that. It gives you people that make sense to talk to. It also includes all the traditional CRM stuff, your birthdays and anniversaries and all that kind of fun stuff. So the idea is that it's giving people that you should most likely talk to today and bringing them to the forefront of your mind so you can reach out to those people and connect with them and have a better chance of converting them to a client or a repeat client. The next app is all about open houses. So right now, you might do an open house this Sunday and have 20 people walk in the door. And if you're anything like me as a realtor, there was one person that walked in and they were looking to buy this week or sell this week, and you're like, all right, let's go. I'll be at your house tomorrow for a listing presentation. Hopefully, you're good at trying to get that low-hanging fruit. If you can't get the low-hanging fruit, then we need to reassess whether real estate's for you because the 1 out of 20 is the guy that says, I'm ready to buy right now. You need to be able to get that one, okay, or don't do the open house. It's a whole different topic. But the other 19, how well do you do on the other 19? If you're like me, not that great, okay? Maybe I got the best of intentions. I'm going to follow up with phone calls and emails, and then I don't on Monday because I'm busy, or I'm Sunday night, I get home, I'm tired, and then Monday, there's all this stuff going on, and all of a sudden they slide further and further down your desk because you don't want to reach out because you don't know what to say, you don't really know how to gauge. Well, if every single person that walked in, you put them right into your open house app right now, they're going to be set up automatically. At 5 o'clock, they get a text from you thanking them for coming to the open house. Monday morning, they get an email introducing them to start getting seller reports or buyer reports or anything that you've set up for a drip campaign for them. Well, now you can put these 19 people in your web, in your funnel of all your CRM stuff going on. Well, what are the chances now that, look, the other 19 weren't ready to buy today, but I'll bet you half of them are buying or selling within the next year. Most of the people that come into open houses, it's the preliminary step for them wanting to do something in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Well, if I do it my old way, I'm not going to get any of those 19 people to do my clients. But if you get them into a system and you start following up with them right away, maybe you'll get 3 out of those 10 people or 4 out of those 10 people. You got a lot better chance than getting 0 because I never reached out to them at all. Okay, so the open house app helps you convert a much higher percentage of people that walk in your open house. The third app is all about being a buyer's agent. If Mallory is my buyer, I would send her a link, and Mallory would search for homes in my app so she can communicate back and forth with me. I can see what she likes, what she doesn't like, and we can keep our relationship stronger while she's looking at homes in my app. If she doesn't look in my app, where's she going to go? Zillow, Redfin, wherever, which is fine. They're going to do a little bit of that anyway. But what happens every time she clicks on a house in Zillow? 4 realtors call her and try to say, hey, Mallory, I could show you that home and I can be your best buyer's agent ever because I'm smart and funny and all this kind of stuff. Look, we can laugh at it, but somebody might convince Mallory that they're better than me. They're smarter, funnier, prettier, whatever it is, that they should go work with them. If you're watching, you're like, nah, Donnie, you're the prettiest. Don't worry about that. But the idea is that it's a joke. It's okay to laugh at me sometimes, not with me. But the idea is this: Mallory doesn't want to be bothered by other agents, and I don't want other agents trying to convince Mallory that maybe she should go away from me. So I'd rather have her searching in a safe environment where she can search safely without people bothering her. Don't get me started on what might happen if she hits a house on Redfin's website. Now all of a sudden they're going to be like, you don't need an agent, just come directly to. Well, that's what I want, right? Is a website telling my buyer that they don't need an agent to go buy a home. Don't get me started on that either. So the idea is we're trying to keep that relationship stronger. There are a few companies out there right now that offer kvCORE, but they stop there. So most of them charge a tech fee, but some of them offer kvCORE for free, and they stop right there. We pay for 2 super important add-ons, which I think take kvCORE to the next level. They used to be Circle Picks, for those of you who have been in the business for a while. The first one is called kvCORE Listing Machine. And at its core, man, I do it every time. At its core listing machine, you get it. All right. In essence, what kvCORE Listing Machine is this. Every time you put a listing on the market, it's going to launch a single property website for you automatically. That single property website is super important and super cool. Now, what I would do is I would spend $9 and go to GoDaddy, and I'd change the URL to 123center.com. How cool is it to be able to offer a website when I'm sitting at the listing table and tell that seller, I'm going to get your own website when I list your home, 123center.com. They're going to be like, oh, that's awesome. I want in on that. They don't even listen to the next 10 minutes you say because they're just thinking about how cool it's going to be to have their own website, 123center.com. Launches that website for free. It also launches that website and the advertisement to it to all the different social media platforms that it's connected to. So you're advertising your 123center.com all over town and people think it's super cool. Then I would pay $5 and put a rider on the bottom of my sign that said 123center.com. The neighbors see that, they're going to think it's so cool. They're going to be on 123center.com before they pull into their own driveway. I know we shouldn't text and drive, whatever. Everybody's doing it, right? I'm just kidding. Don't text and drive. 123center.com, though, people are going to look up that website. You're going to press the neighborhood, you're going to press the seller, and you're going to press everybody that hits that social media ads out there that you're putting out there. Now, what happens when they click that website? You get their information fed automatically into your funnel, into your CRM at kvCORE. Well, now I'm piling in dozens and dozens of potential people that you can reach out to and try to put in your web and advertise back out to and hopefully build those next clients. Especially important when you're talking about the neighborhood and reaching back out to them. So single property website it launches for free and advertises it all over for you. The second part of that is called kvCORE Social. Everybody wants to be good at, not everybody, but let's pretend that you might be one of those people like, I hate social media. That's my dad. But even he knows that you need social media in today's world. Well, most people's complaints is, I don't know what to say. Well, kvCORE Social tries to solve that problem for you. You sign up for 3 or 4 or 5 of those topics that you see listed on your screen there. I want to do home gardening, finance, home improvement, and finances. And you say, I want to post about things in Fairfax County. And I want to post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Great. You set that up one time and forget it. It's going to now post fresh, dynamic content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday about these topics around the area that interests you, and it's going to look interesting. Now, look, 100 people are going to click every ad? Of course not. But they're going to continue to see you all over social media, looking like a pro that's providing great professional information about the real estate industry and around topics around the real estate industry every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now throw in some of my new listings with those fresh websites. Throw in some of my own original thoughts once in a while. Now you have the beginnings of a fantastic social media platform that makes you look educated in the business and give some personal to it as well. So now you've got a great social media footprint out there that really starts with the kvCORE Social plugin. The last thing we do, I know I just said the last thing, but the next thing we do is kind of a combination of Facebook and kvCORE. Focus here. We give you free a Facebook ad for every single listing and a free Facebook ad for every single open house that you do. Free Facebook ads for both. Now, they launch automatically as soon as you put the listing in Bright. What happens if somebody clicks that Facebook ad for the open house or for the new listing? Those leads, you guess it, right back to your funnel. So here I am. You've created a list. You've put your listing in the market. I've created a personal website for you that's going to create leads for you. A Facebook ad is going to create leads for you. And then an open house is going to create leads for you. They all come into your follow-up. And then when you go to the open house, you can put them up in your open house app, and you're going to put people in your database right there. That is a dynamic way to create lots of business off all your business, because it's not just about creating that one piece of business. It's how much business can you create off of that once you have it. So the free Facebook ads are awesome. They're run out of kvCORE because I want those leads to come directly back to your kvCORE database.